Welcome back, my friends from Bangladesh. I'm already a little bit late, but we have the new song by Coke Studio Bangla right here. It's called Malo Ma. Season 3, we got one name in the title that I definitely know because I reacted a couple of times on him. It's Pritam Hassan. We got Sagar and Arif Devan and Ali Hassan, who is a rapper. Sagar and Arif are vocalists. I've been reading the video description. That's really interesting in case of Coke Studio Bangla over and over again. The realization that life is a journey and about adulting and nostalgia that work as two sides of a coin. It's about life, it's about getting older, it's about how you deal with life. That's how I understood this, while it should have a very positive point of view. The other interesting thing is we have again a metaphor of a broken boat. The river symbolizes the world and the broken boat symbolizes life and how life goes. The inevitability, is that how it's called? I don't know. Of how life goes, what circumstances you're in, what obstacles to conquer, and all that stuff. Really quick going on the instruments, we got a dole played by MD Nazrul Islam. That is, as far as I know, a percussion. We got a harmonium, not a harmonium, but that is a traditional Sufi instrument. We got an ektara, I don't know that actually. We got a pad that sounds electronic, a flute again, I love flute, a lot of vocalists, a lot of vocalists, and of course the rapper, a violin, and the usual instruments that are played by a band. Now, long intro already, I talked so much, but I tried to get it up for you.
Studio Bang.
No intro this time because I already talked so much. So let's check real quick. The subtitles, they seem to be turned on. Okay,
Coke Studio Bangla, Season 3.
Maloma, Jiloji, Boin, Borlamki, Range Vanga Noka, Baitea Ilamga.
Cool intro, especially with the flute and the harmonium, right? They playing right here and supporting this a little bit unconventional intro. Like it actually. Sings in the blues. Okay, really interesting lyrics. Of course, this clear vocal part is really beautiful. We had the choir like playing, singing before, but it was a little bit like there seemed to be a distortion effect, or I don't know how this is called. So it was a little bit like it sounds through an old radio or through an old TV. That's how the choir sounded. Interesting style. What he telling in the lyrics right here is basically he starts off with "oh mother, oh sister," right? And then he reminiscing in his childhood how effortless it was, how not stressful it was as he was a child. Now he coming back as an adult and tells the mother and the sister what happened to the times, right? Basically addressing them and saying them, now I'm sailing a broken boat, and back then everything was so effortless. Okay. Life is a journey, right? And we're not always having good times. I think that's very obvious. That was Pritam right there. I didn't really get the point what he's doing in this performance, because in the video description says he is on the station. Is he basically the DJ? I don't really get what his part in this whole performance is now. We have a lot of electronic sounds, especially when it comes to the rhythm. I think what the melody instruments are doing is almost all of them are doesn't sound so electronic, but the rhythm instruments in parts sound very electronic. And we have in the mix distortion on several on some vocals, but as well on some instruments. I think on the pad and stuff. Okay.
পাঠাইছে মারি করলে বুঝি নেই দুনিয়াতে কি খেলা চলে সবাই তো আদর করতো ওলে লেলে যৌবন যায় যৌবনেতে সংসারে চলে আমার রঙিন দুনিয়া কি এর সাদা কালো চলে ডাইলের মজা তলে যদি ভালো মতন গলে ঠিক মতো বাইতে পারলে ভাঙা নৌকা চলে ভাইয়া সাঁতার না জানা থাকলে ডুবে মরবেন জলে আপনি কি ভাবতাছেন ভাই আপনার নৌকা লিক আছে আমি তো দেখতেছি ভাই আপনার নৌকা ঢিগা আছে জীবনে চলার পথে নাই নেই বিদিগা আছে সঠিক দিক যেতে পারলে সুন্দর একটা দ্বীপ আছে দুনিয়া ঘুরতে আছে কে ঘুরে খুঁজতে হইব বিষয়টা বুঝতে হইব খেয়া মুখ বুঝতে হইব জীবনের তরি ভাইয়া জায়গা মতো যেতে হইব তরিকা সবারই এক ভাঙা নৌকা বাইতে হইব দুনিয়া আইসি কিছুই ছিল না অঙ্গে ভালো কাজ ছাড়া কিছু যাব না সঙ্গে দেওয়ান ভাই দেওয়ানা হইয়া দেখি কান্দে রঙ্গে ভাঙা নৌকা বাইতে আইসে গাঙ্গে রঙ্গে রঙ্গে ভাঙা নৌকা বাই
His part is very playful and positive, right? He got a very positive mindset where he saying, yes, I remember my childhood, but even with all the problems we have, even a broken boat can sail if you got like the right, is it called steering wheel? Really cool and positive, his part, definitely. And I liked there was such a rhythmic part. His flow was pretty nice, working together with all the rhythm instruments plus the funky bass and guitar. They really brought the pepper to it. I don't know if you say that in English like that, but the spice. They brought the spice to it with the nice rhythm and stuff. That was pretty cool. I liked it. Cool rapper, Ali Hassan. Man, I should remember his name. He's talented. And I'm a rapper as well, so this is why I say this. I see this kind of. I can judge better than on other musicians when it comes to rappers. So
চলে আপনি কি ভাবতাছেন ভাই আপনার নৌকা লিক আছে আমি তো দেখতেছি ভাই আপনার নৌকা ঢিকা আছে জীবনে চলার পথে নাই নাই বিদিকা আছে সঠিক দিক দেখতে পারলে সুন্দর একটা দিক আছে দুনিয়া ঘুরতে আছে কে ঘুরে খুঁজতে হইব বিষয়টা বুঝতে হইব খেয়া মুখ বুঝতে হইব জীবনের তরি ভাইয়া জায়গা মতো যাইতে হইব তরিকা সবারই এক ভাঙা নৌকা বাইতে হইব দুনিয়া আইসি কিছুই ছিল না অঙ্গে ভালো কাজ ছাড়া কিছু যাব না সঙ্গে দেওয়ান ভাই দেওয়ানা হইয়া দেখি কান্দে রঙ্গে ভাঙা নৌকা বাইতে আইসে গাঙ্গে রঙ্গে রঙ্গে
my broken boat.
ভাই আপনি গান
Bro, you sing, please.
শিকাম জুয়ান হইলাম বুড়া লইয়া গেছে বাঁকা ঘুরা গলায় তালা যেতে চাই মন ভেঙে
Oh, the violin. Oh.
ছিলাম জোয়ান হইছি বুড়া লইয়া গেছে বাঁকা ঘুরা গলায় তালা যেতে চাই মন ভেঙে ও তাই ভেবে কয় খালেক দেওয়ানে চিন্তা করো আপন মনে মানুষ একদিন মিশিবে মাটির সঙ্গে ভাঙ্গা নৌকা বাইতে আইলাম গাঙ্গে মালো মাঝিলো জি ও বললো বইলামি করলাম কি গঙ্গে ভাঙ্গা নৌকা বাইতে আইলাম গাঙ্গে মালো মাঝিলো জি ও বললো বইলামি করলাম কি রঙ্গে ভাঙ্গা নৌকা বাইতে আইলাম গাঙ্গে
Want to stop real quick right here. Hope that doesn't annoy you. The thing is that I can relate so good to this thought that you actually remember when you remember your childhood and you remember how distressful it was, how easy everything was, how you didn't had any duties, for example, or not so many duties at least. Yeah, you sometimes wish maybe this time back. There's the one part, and the other part is life. You can't go back on your life path, right? So you have to make the best out of it, and this is the positive mindset you have to bring in. Whatever problems I have nowadays that I maybe didn't have back then, I have to conquer because this is how life goes. If the boat is broken right now, I have to sail better. I have to be the better sailor, man. Kind of that. That's I understand the whole story, and it's a very positive thought. I like reading.
ঘন্টায় আমার ইতিমধ্যে শেষ করিয়া যাই
Hey, Cooks to the Bangla on the channel, back with a very good song, I think. And that is not even, I think I even like the message in this song the most. I think it's really about what they were, the lyrics, and the positive energy I got from this. It was not so much about the musical side. I think the music itself, of course, that was big. Like so many vocalists, I don't know how many, but really so many, and good instruments. But on the same matter, I see a lot of electronic influence about the synth and the pads and the stations in Coke Studio Bangla as well as in Coke Studio Pakistan. I see that a lot, and I know there are a lot of people who actually don't like that and who criticize it, and I can kind of understand that critic. I can kind of understand it because it takes out a little bit the natural flavor. Because when we take old from old poems, lyrics, and then mix it up with electronic sounds. It's a little bit. It's not so easy to make this good for the audience. One thing I really wanted to check real quick, because I've been reading it in the video description. Basically, the whole thing was influenced by, I think, 2 songs. The one is Chart Pretanogan, roofing music by masons, and a form of Sharigar music of the boatmen and other worker groups. Okay, that is not. Sharigan is a music style, and Chart Pretanogan seems to be a song. Now, the story that you told me, what the influence, not what you told me, what this video description told me, what the influence is, that basically this goes back to the 80s and 90s, where a lot of people migrated to the cities for livelihood and sang their verses, like how it says, while they're working to construct concrete roofs. They was basically on the construction yard and singing these songs, and there's an influence of these music of the boatmen and other worker groups, basically the people who migrated to the cities and sang their songs right there. That is cultural, from the cultural aspect, very interesting for me. Okay, May, but I don't want to bore you out. If you want to check out my newest song that I released, yes, it's this time really a new song. It got released yesterday. You can check it out right here. It's called Night, what means envy, translated. And yeah, maybe you want to check it out. It's the first release of my new album that will come out soon. Maybe you want to check it out. Thank you very much. Right above, you can find my latest reaction on Coke Studio Bangla. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook if you want to. And I'm out.